Ooh. Oh. Who's out? Hello, Jen. How are you tonight? Oh my God, I'm not left-handed. I'm doing good, Jen. Thank you. How have you been enjoying this day or evening? If you're coming into the chat, please hit the thumbs up button for me. Thank you. Thank you kindly. The days are just kind of blah, aren't they? I see there are some people here. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, shoot. Hmm. Oh, is it really? Hey, Yellow Sub, and hey, Lola, what's going on? Good to see you since you've had that cyst removed from your buttocks. Good to see you're coming to the lives more. Oh, that's hot. Right in the back of the throat. Well, it's spicy. Not really hot, but it's spicy. She said, yeah, I can sit now. We talked about that a little bit before about how with couples it can almost be like, just almost too much to bear for some couples. Like you almost forget that you all had another kind of existence before March. Why did I start YouTube? I don't know. I ask myself that all the time. Oh, Yellow Sub, you know that was a joke, right? With Lola. If you're coming into the chat, I would ask you to please kindly hit the thumbs up button for me. Thank you so much. I see one person did it. Thank you. How is everybody today? I hear, some of us are glad, well, not us, but some of you are glad that your other halves have gotten lost or but you know what? Keep in mind, ladies, there are those of us who have no one, and Mike, your shoes don't look so bad to someone who's single, you know. Grass is always greener, right? It's that whole thing. Lola said, mine is leaving for a few days. No, one day Lola was she came into a live and no one knew what I was going to do. And I just said, oh, how do you feel since having that cyst removed from your buttock? Just something really crazy. And I said I was going to do it to random people that show up, like whoever I thought I would do it to, they would get a new or a different thing. I still want to do it. I've heard that, Lola. Yeah, I've heard that. That is true. What a life, though. You know what? Mm-mm. I don't know if it's easier said than done, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna be married and be lonely. We can have our space, you know. You do your own thing, I'll do my thing over here, and then at some point, though, when our things are done, we're not gonna be lonely. You know what I mean? It's time to couple up. Am I just sounding naive? I just feel like, oh my God. If I started feeling lonely in a marriage, I don't think I would be married anyway. But if I started feeling lonely in a marriage, I that's when it's time to go. Because I can do that alone. You know? That's how I look at it. But I guess it's hard when you're not just married to the person, you got kids with the person, and it's family and all that. I am not left hand. Why am I trying to do this with my left hand? Yeah, I figured. Hey, Aisha, how are you? How long have Lola? How long have you been married? Oh wow, 17 years. That's a nice wow. Well, at least you're hanging in there. I mean, there's something to be said for that, I think. I don't know that I wouldn't get this again. It's okay, but oh, look at my finger. Just some Tostitos. Anybody else married in the chat? So we got Jen, Aisha B. You're married or what? What about Yellow Sub? I think is married. Aisha is not married. Okay. Well, I will say this. Maybe whenever, like, these little times when you do get a moment to yourself or whatever, really cherish them, really savor them. And before you know it, things will be hopefully back to normal. It's avocado salsa. I just, you probably turned away. I just put it up on the screen. Tostitos brand avocado salsa. It's okay, smooth and creamy, but them jalapenos, if you eat too much of it, it'll hit you in the back of the throat the wrong way. That's what they're saying. Hello, how are you? Ooh. Okay, so I was opening this chat up to whatever you guys wanted to do. I could be eating and talking, or I could just eat and don't say nothing and just see what y'all got to say. We can do an impromptu Q&A right here. Whatever you have, any questions you have for me, we'll just, we can do that. Or I could break out the Wish I Didn't Know game. I'm leaving it in your hands. Viewer's choice. I'm doing well. Mm. Bernardo has joined us. What's going on, sir? Lola is up for game. Ooh. Aisha's up for a game. Bernardo, okay. That's what we'll do. I will occasionally chomp on some chips. We haven't played it in a while, I don't think. These are the ones that are used, and these are the ones that are not. I'm going to pull from the almost the middle, although I really can't. It's kind of difficult to pull from the middle. From here, I can't do that. Hold on. I know I know y'all typed in something. Just give me a minuet. Oh, don't get it mixed up with the others. Don't do that. Just get from the middle. Okay. See if we got some good ones, hopefully. Okay, so the powers that be at YouTube, I want this live monetized. This is from the game. I wish I didn't know. I'm not making these up. So please do not limit the ads on my live stream, please. I will try my best to keep things as cordial as I can. Not cordial, as safe as I can. I'll try not to use words. So, Godmaker, I'm playing a game. It has been decided that we will play a game. So the game that we're playing is Wish I Didn't Know. I don't have one favorite music genre, by the way. Okay, here we go. Are y'all ready? I got to remember to hide the answer. Okay, here we go. Hey, Robert. Don't eat someone else's crap. If you do, you can contract this illness: hepatitis, AIDS, chronic bad breath, all of the above. A, hepatitis, B, AIDS, C, chronic bad breath, or D, all of the above. Myra cooks, all of the above. Aisha, A, hepatitis. Bernardo, all of the above. Lola, hepatitis. Robert, all of the above. And Godmaker, all of the above. Here's our answer. A, hepatitis. I think I would have gone with Jen. All of the Jen says hepatitis as well. I think I would have went with all of the above, but not AIDS. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. I would not have gone with that. No. Okay, so very good for those of you that got it. Okay, next one. Here we go. The best way to clean your butt after taking a dump, and that's not what the words, that's not what they say, that's what I'm saying here. The best way to clean your butt after taking a dump is A, wiping back to front, B, squatting on a bidet, C, using sanitary wipes, D, using a swirl technique to cover the entire anus. This should be very interesting. I know damn sure it's not A. If you are wiping back to front, you have a host of problems, or you will. Let's see, what did everybody say? Robert says using sanitary wipes. Bernardo is going with squatting on a bidet. Myra says the same thing. Lola says the same thing. I feel like Godmaker is saying using sanitary wipes. Jen is going with B squat. Okay, that ain't what you said at first, Jen. I don't think. Oh no, maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. Maybe that was the answer to the last question. Aisha's saying wipes. Tam's cans, what's going on? Hello? Okay, y'all ready for the answer? B, squatting on a bidet. Now, I was gonna say that, but I don't have a bidet, but I think I'd heard somewhere that it was really the best way to sanitize back there. So do any of you have a bidet? Okay. Here we go. Oh, you have them, Lola? We know Lola squeaky clean. Okay, here we go. Now, wow. And as a follow up to that question, and I didn't, whatever the questions, however they come is how they come. So, a good butt wiping is necessary after taking your daily dump. But which of the following is true? Fecal A, fecal matter can penetrate 14 sheets of toilet paper. B, 27,000 trees a day are cut down to make toilet paper. C, more infections are caused by rough toilet paper scraping your butthole and allowing fecal matter into your bloodstream. I'm gagging inside because the people that have just come into the stream, into the chat, are coming in on this, and I'm like cracking up inside. Um, so yeah. Anyway, D. Toilet paper enters our drinking water, but is filtered out before it ever hits our faucet. I'm gonna give y'all these again. Yes, you did just hear butthole because I'm trying to keep this uh, sanitized. So, a good butt wiping is necessary after taking your daily dump. But which of the following is true? A, fecal matter can penetrate 14 sheets of toilet paper. B, 27,000 trees a day are cut down to make toilet paper. C, more infections are caused by rough toilet paper. That's that prison tissue, that cheap generic stuff, scraping your butthole and allowing fecal matter into your bloodstream. Or D, toilet paper enters our drinking water, but it is filtered out before it ever hits our faucet. I've got to know what you all have said. So yes, hello there, my friend Luke, and somebody else came through. Tams Cans and Parker V. Andrew, it's the game. Wish I didn't know. I wish I didn't know. Oh, Bernardo is going with fecal matter can penetrate 14 sheets of toilet paper. Parker is saying the same thing. Andrew is going to go with 27,000 trees are cut a day. Godmaker is going to go with the same thing. Tam's Cans is going with, well, you got to go with one or the other. So Aisha is going to go with B. And, whoa, did you change your answer, Andrew, to D? Enters our drinking water, but is filtered out before it ever hits our faucet. That just sounds gross. Hey, Matt. 27,000 trees are cut. A lot of people, I think, are going with B. Okay, here we go. What's the answer? B. 27,000 trees a day are cut down to make toilet paper. Wow. That's rough. Okay. Well, somewhere y'all are winning something, you know. People that are coming in, I have already eaten. I had a slice of pepperoni pizza and some Tostitos. I may occasionally dip in the bag, but if it's all right with you, I'm just gonna play the game. Okay, here we go. We're ready. Body integrity identity disorder is a rare disorder where people don't feel complete until, okay, I'm gonna say it again. Body integrity identity disorder is a rare disorder where people don't feel complete until A, they severely scar their own body, B, a working limb is amputated, C, they lose or gain a specific amount of weight, or D, a body part is broken. Body integrity identity disorder. Let me try to think about what the answer could be. Body integrity identity disorder. Integrity. Oh, body integrity identity disorder. Losing or gaining a specific amount of weight. If a body part is broken, body integrity. I just don't know where that ends up. Would that be severely scarring your own body? Body integrity. Let me see what y'all got to say. Hello, Reese Rowan. Hi there. Yes, they poop, Luke. Andrew's going with B, a working limb is amputated. I like trees on my wallet. Okay. Lola's going with amputated. That would be B. Yep, that was B. The weight answer, maybe that's a hard one. So you're gonna go with C. I know I can't figure that one out. Parker's gonna go with A. I feel like I want to say A. My friend, it was a good time speaking with you. Okay, thank you, God Maker. Take care. Bernardo G is gonna go with B. That was amputated. Myra Cooks is going with amputation. Robert's going with severely scarring the body. Jen is going with amputation, and Reese is going to go with amputation. They don't feel complete until a working limb is amputated. Let me see what the answer is. You all are right. Whoever chose B, they don't feel complete until a working limb is amputated. That makes sense, I think. That makes sense now. For some reason, I was trying to reason in my head, but I couldn't get the integrity part. But now I get it. That it's weird though. Oh, I gotta break my damn arm. Shit. You know what I mean? Oh, let me stop. That was a mistake. Didn't mean to curse. Okay. Oops. Oh, this should be interesting. Okay. Which famous actress once hired a hitman to kill her because she thought murder would be easier on her family than suicide? Read it again. Which famous actress once hired a hitman to kill her because she thought murder would be easier on her family than suicide? A, Jennifer Aniston. B, Angelina Jolie. C, Anne Hathaway. D, Reese Witherspoon. I'm going to go with B, Angelina Jolie. It just seems like something that at one point she would do. And apparently, oh, Luke, I just had a slice of pizza. I ate it already. And some Tostitos that I've been dipping like in and out of. That's pretty much it. I've been chewing on like chips all day. Chips and dip, avocado salsa dip. Wait, we got some other answers here. Oh, Aisha's gonna go with Anne Hathaway. Robert's going with Reese Witherspoon. Parker's going with Reese Witherspoon. Jen is going with Reese Witherspoon. Well, let's see. Whoever got B, we got it right. Angelina Jolie, baby, because she was going through it. She was going through it at some point, and it just seems like something she would do, or something she would think. Okay. Isn't that crazy though? Okay. Here we go. Masturbating yourself close to climax, then yelling for your mom or dad and trying to finish before they come running in your room is called. Now, first of all, I didn't even know that was a thing. Masturbating to yourself close to climax, then yelling for your mom and dad and trying to finish before they come running in your room is called A, the mother load, B, a suicide wank, C, minute to win it, D, beating the parents. I okay, let me just guess. I'm just gonna say C, minute to win it. I have never heard of this phenomena ever before, and I ain't never done it. Hey, Kevin. Yes, I know. It's crazy. I'm playing it. Playing this game. I wish I didn't know. I know, Luke. Right? I mean, who has done that? Like, I would love to talk with someone that's actually done that. Oh, there's a documentary on it. Mm-mm. That's what I'm gonna say. Minute to win it. It sounds like the appropriate name. So Bernardo, you're gonna go with beating the parents. Parker's going with minute to win it. And Matt, I know it is sick. Robert's going with suicide wank. And then Lola's gonna say minute to win it. Myra's saying minute to win it. Reese is saying minute to win it as well. And Jen is saying minute to win it, but Tams is gonna go with suicide wank. Oddly, no one went with mother load, which was A. Okay, let's figure this out. B, suicide wank. But see, you know what I'd be doing? Like when I'm done with this live, y'all know if there's questions that intrigue me, I will set them to the side. I look it up and I usually find answers to the questions that were like really strange to me. I'll find the backstory about them. So I'll set that to the side. That's weird though. No way would I ever do that. Like, can you imagine? Let's just for a second, just imagine yourself actually, taking care of that business and then you're yelling at, oh, mm-mm. Okay. This game have you thinking about stuff you didn't ever think you would ever think of. Okay. Would y'all want to hear a question about um, something that happened in history? It's not a risque question. So, I mean, would you be interested in hearing it anyway? I'm asking because I don't want to lose people with the question. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, well, that's boring. Yeah, I don't want to see that documentary either, Luke. Kevin, you weren't the only one that got it wrong. I did too. And Tams, yeah, I'm okay. I want to. Was the documentary just about that, or was it a like sex documentary? Period, or was it just about this particular phenomenon? Because I'm gonna be like, what's the title of it? Do you remember? Okay, y'all don't mind hearing the question? Okay. Tams cans, it was suicide wank. I think only one person got it right, and that might have been Robert Twinley. Okay, let me read this question. John Adams and Thomas Jefferson were both present when the Declaration of Independence was signed on July 4th, 1776. What happened later? A. Neither man signed. B. Both died 50 years later to the day. C. They were involved in a drunken street brawl during the celebration. Or D. Both men later admitted they read at a third grade level. It's kind of an interesting question. I don't know my history. I feel like, hmm, you know what? I'm getting ready to say D, but that can't be true. That can't be true. I want to say B. Okay, Luke is going with D. Okay, if y'all know y'all history like that, then I applaud you. That's wonderful. But for some reason, I don't think Luke. I don't think Luke. I think Luke is just saying duh, like he actually knows. I could be very wrong though, and if I am, then I will admit it. Well, Parker is going with D, third grade level. So is Aisha. Kevin's going to go with C, drunken street brawl during the celebration. Robert's going with B, both men died 50 years later today. That's what I'm going with. Myra's going to go with the drunken street brawl. They had a drunken street brawl. And Reese is going to go with they died 50 years later to the day. Lola's going with neither man signed. Tams is Kansas, such a turnout. Um, okay, you're talking about something else. The other question, probably. Okay. The answer is B. Both died 50 years later to the day. Got somebody new in the chat, in the stream? Astro ASMR, hello, and how are you? Thank you for joining the chat for the first time. I take it that you have a channel. If you do, it's my first time ever hearing of you, but welcome. And just about that. Yeah, both died 50 years later to the day. Isn't that something? Okay, we're moving on. Yeah, Luke. Oh, these are getting kind of political. Okay, let's just do it. We did that one. We'll do this one. Okay, let's just get it over with. Joseph Stalin, a former Soviet Union leader. I'm sure most of us have heard of Stalin. Had a weird little quirk regarding people he killed for political gain. Afterward, he'd pay people to A. Slander the person's reputation. B. Bury the body in their yard. C. Edit the victims out of group photos. D. Harass their wives. I'm going to read it again. Joseph Stalin, a former Soviet Union leader, had a weird little quirk regarding people he killed for political gain. Luke, shut up. Afterward, he'd pay people to A. Slander the person's reputation. B. Bury the body in their yard. C. Edit the victims out of group photos. That is so funny. D. Harass their wives. I'll just say D because I really don't know. Uh, let's see. There's Brandon in the house. How are you, my friend? Luke is going to go with B, duh, bury the body in their yard. That actually is the better answer, I think. I'm going to change mine. I think I said D, harass their wives. I'm going to go with B. No, that's too obvious though. I'm going to go with D. I'm going to go with D. So Luke is going with B. Tams Cans wants to say D, but she's going to say bury the body. Brandon's going with C. That's so funny. That seems like so later, like something that would happen now. Edit the person out of group photos. A wouldn't be weird though. I thought I was going to pick A. So slander the person's reputation. That could be no. That's not weird. And Parker's going with bury the body in their yard. That's so obvious. Like you're going through a lot. It's not. Reese is going to go with bury the body in their yard. Jen as well. Lola's going with edit the victims out of group photos. Myra. Did you guess? Myra, I don't know if you guessed or not. If I'm wrong, this is rigged, bro. Okay. I can't be cussing in my life. Wow, I was right. I think you're getting my answers late. Yeah, because Tams Cans, I'm not sure what's happening, but right now we're on a question about Joseph Stalin that has not been answered yet. Okay, here we go. It's C. Edit the victims out of group photos. I just didn't think it would be. I don't know why I didn't think it would be C, but y'all got it right. Those of y'all that guessed C, let y'all celebrate a little bit while I have some chips. Oh, am I is the sound okay from my mic, y'all? Because someone told me in my last video there was some mic feedback, probably because of the way it was positioned on my shirt, but is it okay now? I would like to know. Oh, you read about that, Brandon. Wow, okay. Tams Cans, the answer is C. He would edit them out of group photos. That's the answer. Okay. Are any of you all racetrack people? Playing the horses and stuff like that? Stalin was basically a serial killer in power. It's good on my end. Thanks, Robert. Thank you, Aisha. Okay, I'm going to move on. In 1923, jockey Frank Hayes and his horse, Sweet Kiss, won a race at the Belmont Park racetrack. What was it that made this win so remarkable? A. Sweet Kiss was immediately shot by an angry gambler and died. B. Hayes died mid-race. Of course, it wouldn't be Chicago without an customary siren. Okay. C. Hayes had no arms or legs. D. Sweet Kiss had only 3 legs. I am going to say that Sweet Kiss had only 3 legs. Oh, here are the choices again. So what made this race so remarkable? A. Sweet Kiss was immediately shot by an angry gambler and died. B. Hayes died mid-race. That would be really remarkable. C, Hayes had no arms or legs. That would be even more remarkable. D, Sweet Kiss had only 3 legs. You know what? Let me rethink. Now, if Hayes had no arms and legs, how was he navigating the horse? Okay, so that one might be. Now, him dying mid-race, the jockey dying mid-race, would be definitely remarkable. But Hayes having no arms and legs is unbelievable. So I'm going to change my answer from D to B. And not just because I see everybody else picking B. Robert, you're picking C. You're really going to go with C, okay. Parker, Tams, Cans, Aisha, Reese, Myra, LL, all of them are choosing B. Hayes died mid-race. Okay, let's hit it. It's B. He died mid-race because no arms or legs. I don't understand how that would even be. So, very interesting. Let's move it on. Oh, I don't want to do this one. It seems so boring. That's like a boring one. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, you better make them stuffed shells. What are you stuffing them with? You work close, Robert. Okay. If your boss is constantly setting unreal deadlines at work, he's probably a prick. But he's not as bad as union soldiers. The origin of the word deadline comes from A, a row of soldiers' dead bodies that formed a line. B, another name for the borders of Confederate states. It's like an old history lesson. C, a line drawn in prisons that prisoners were shot dead for crossing. D, a name for the lines leading into the prisons that housed captured Confederate soldiers. There's a lot of information over here. Do y'all want to answer this question? Take care, Aisha. Thanks for popping through. Oh, that sounds good. I need a picture later, hopefully, if you have one. Lola's going with a line drawn in prisons that prisoners were shot dead for crossing. Oh, that sounds like a good one. Parker and Robert Parker's going with a name for the lines leading into the prisons that housed captured Confederate soldiers. A row of soldiers' dead bodies that formed a line. That would be something. B for okay. Tam Can, you way behind. Malo Arcane Line for Prisoners Crossing, which is C. Reese is going to go with D, a name for the lines leading into the prisons that housed captured Confederate soldiers. I know, Luke, right? It's like, I feel like it's such a history lesson going on right now. Brandon is going with a line drawn in prisons that prisoners were shot dead for crossing. Did I miss anybody else? What did Luke say exactly? I feel like I'm in high school again. Only problem is I don't have girls giving me the answer. My wife ain't gonna let me cheat. I know that's right. Vanessa. Okay, I'm gonna just pick D because I don't know shit. A name for the lines leading into the prisons. Okay, here we go. The answer. C, a line drawn in prisons that prisoners were shot dead for crossing. Isn't that something? Man. History lesson. Let me hope this is a good one. It's history. I guess they got to have a nice cross section of questions and stuff. Damn. Can't do that one either. Okay, I'm gonna do this one, but it's just interesting that the I went through about 4 or 5 cards, and all of them have to do with something in the past, 18th century, like this one, or just something old. Okay, I'm gonna just pick Demon. I don't know, I'm 3 for 3. Okay, okay. I think I saw that, and he was flopping over on the horse. Oh, and last time I was like 8 or 9. Okay. Okay, not funny. Okay. What was the answer? The feed cut out. The answer for the last one was C. A line drawn in prisons that prisoners were shot dead for crossing. Okay. Lola, yeah, I think you are getting a lot of them, Lola. Here's where your reign will end. Okay. In 18th century England, having black and rotting teeth meant the person A was possessed by the devil, B had the plague and was days away from the grave, C was poor and couldn't afford dental hygiene products, or D was rich as hell and ate a ton of sugar. Tams is going with was possessed by the devil. Lola's going with rich and ate a ton of sugar. Reese and Robert are going with was poor, couldn't afford dental hygiene products. Parker's going with was possessed by the devil. Um, that seems like such an easy answer. Like, just was possessed by the devil. Mm. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just say it too. Anybody else guessing? I want to wait to see if any other come up before I. The rich could only afford sugar. What did you say, Lola? D. Okay. Luke is going to go with was poor and couldn't afford dental hygiene. Okay, dental hygiene products. Okay, in 18th century England, having black and rotting teeth meant the person was A, possessed by the devil, B, had the plague and was days away from the grave, C, was poor and couldn't afford dental hygiene products, D, was rich and ate a ton of sugar. Brandon's going with had the plague. And Malawa's going with was rich and ate a ton of sugar. The answer is, and I think what did I say? Possessed by the devil? I think I chose that. Bernardo's going with the same thing. Okay. Was rich and ate a ton of sugar. Black and rotting teeth. Man, how much sugar are you eating? Gee whiz. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I saw the answer to this one. I don't want to read it. It looks boring. Let me get a good one. Uh-oh. Okay, I got one. Y'all ain't said nothing else? Okay. Annoy your friends with this useless piece of information. Captain Crunch's full name is A. Horatio Magellan Crunch, B. Corrado Azalino Crunch, C. Cristiano Castro Crunch, D. Hart T Crunch. knows, I don't know. Horatio Magellan Crunch is Lola. Lola's going to say that. Oh, that's okay. Will, how you doing? No, you did the right thing. Parker is going with Horatio. Oh, y'all must have a box of cereal saved up and played one of them games on the back of the box where it was revealed that was his real name. Y'all probably know that, you and Lola. Tam's Cans is going to go with Heart Tea Crunch. B. Robert is going with Corrado Azalino Crunch. I didn't know he had a full name. But you know what all this does? Damn, it makes me want some cereal. I'm telling you, for real. I've had a taste ever since I saw this woman in front of me at the grocery store, and she had a box of Crunch Berries. Oh, that's all I wanted. That's all I could taste. Crunch Berries or peanut butter. Anyway, I'm losing it. D. Robert gonna go with Heart Tea Crunch. Malo is going with Corrado Azalino. And Brandon needs me to repeat. Okay. Annoy your friends with this useless piece of information. Captain Crunch's full name is A. Horatio Magellan Crunch, B. Corrado Azalino Crunch, C. Cristiano Castro Crunch, D. Heart Tea Crunch. What am I going to say? I'm going to say C. How you gonna want Big Macs? And I'm talking about Captain Crunch. So my friend Brandon is going with Horatio. Tams, I think you're answering the last question because you are way behind. Tams, where are you located? Where are you from? Because I don't know why you behind. Will is going with Horatio. Do y'all know something I don't? Damn. Okay. Myra Cooks, me too. Big Macs. Okay. His ship was the SS Guppy. Okay, y'all know too much about him. Myra is going to go with Corrado. I want to say Geraldo. Corrado. Corrado. Whatever. I can only roll my R's if I'm doing Eartha Kitt. Okay, the answer is A. Horatio Magellan Crutch. Y'all must know something. Y'all must know something. And Lola answered it real quick. So Lola, what's going on? What's the fascination with Captain Crunch? Magellan was the giveaway? Why is that? What am I missing? I mean, maybe I've never bought, maybe that's why. Maybe I only bought like Crunch Berries and Peanut Butter Crunch. Oh, when what channel is Living Single coming on these days? Is that a cable channel that they're coming on? You know, I don't have cable. I know that episode though. That's a good episode. Oh, that's crazy. Y'all are some Captain Crunch lovers. Okay. Here we go. This should be somewhat interesting. Believe it or not, this celebrity makes $47 million per year. A. Carrot Top. B. Flo from Progressive. C. Dr. Phil. D. Judge Judy. Now, somewhere I heard that Carrot Top is rolling in money. Although it seems to me you never really see him like you did in the 80s and 90s. But I read somewhere that he was rolling in the dough. But it could very well be Flow from Progressive. And just for its and giggles, I am going to, you know what? I know Flo got to be making a lot, but 47 million a year? I don't know. I don't know, Flo. Judge Judy. Judge Judy. Oh, what y'all got to say? Because I don't really know. Oh, I love Living Single. I think, one volume on DVD. Parker Goes Judge Judy. So apparently, Captain Crunch, the cartoon, was created before the cereal was. Didn't even know there was a cartoon. Will's gonna go with Judge Judy. Lola's going with Judge Judy. Flo from Progressive. So does that mean you're picking Flo, Bernardo? And Luke, who knows all, is gonna go with Flo from Progressive. That's probably it. Robert's going with Dr. Phil. Reese is going with Dr. Phil. And Myra is going with Dr. Phil as well. Reese, I'll never go to Judge Judy. Rather go to another court. Yeah, I would agree there. I don't know why. I mean, I don't dislike her, but um, I like Judge Marilyn Milian the best. Tams, I don't know what you're saying there. Myra Cooks, no, not Flo. I'm answering the questions as soon as you ask. I don't get what your answer is, though. You said BPT and then CT. What is that? LL Cool Zim is going to go with Flo from Progressive. Okay. Y'all ready for me to read? And then Brandon's going with Flo. I don't know who to say. 47 million a year. Judge Judy been on a long time. I'm gonna say Judge Judy. I'm gonna say it. Judge Judy. Okay. Judge Judy. Judge Judy. And in case you don't believe me, there it is. Answer D. Judge Judy. Judge Judy. She's been on a long time. It just made a little more sense to me than Flo, but I did hear that Carrot Top is doing okay. It might be interesting. I like Judge Mathis sometimes, yeah. I'll hit you with the question another time, though. The Troxler effect is an optical illusion that certain people suffer from, and it causes them to A, see monsters and visions in a mirror, B, not be able to see their reflection in a mirror, C, see everything 3 times larger than normal, or D, see everything with a funhouse mirror effect. Ooh. What's a funhouse mirror effect? Does that mean like the images, say like if a mirror is positioned or angled a certain way, one side of the person's face gets bigger. Is that a funhouse mirror effect? I don't know what that would look like. Thank you, Reese. I appreciate that. Lola Bachi is going to go with A. See monsters and visions in a mirror. Y'all be looking it up, Googling on y'all phone. Robert is going with A. Bernardo's going with A. I mean, Parker is going with A. Bernardo is going with B. Not be able to see their reflection in the mirror. Reese is going to go with that, with the see monsters and visions in the mirror. Jen is going to go with the same thing. Okay. Troxler effect. I'm going to say B. Not be able to see their reflection in the mirror. Although, how can you do that? Okay, well, the Troxler effect is an optical illusion that certain people suffer from, and it causes them to A, see monsters and visions in a mirror, B, not be able to see their reflection in the mirror, C, see everything 3 times larger than normal, or D, see everything with a funhouse mirror effect. I don't know what a funhouse mirror effect really is. Bernardo is going the vampires, probably. All right, Myra, thanks for popping through. Have a wonderful night. Appreciate you coming through. Okay. Tam's Cans, I don't even know what's happening with you right now, but I do wish you well. Did you get the question, Tam's Cans? Will is going to go with C. See everything 3 times larger than normal. I'm going to say B, just because I don't really know. And the answer is A. See monsters and visions in a mirror. I believe y'all be looking and Googling it up. Because Lola got about 20 of them right. Okay. Let me see what y'all got to say before I read this next question. Ooh. Robert, you're just purely guessing? Okay, I won't accuse you of cheating. I won't do it. Lola, are you Googling? Hello, Regatta. How are you? The lucky guess. Okay, here's the next one. Stepping on a jellyfish is gross and painful. But which of the following odd facts is true about them? A, they scream when they're stepped on. B, they eat and poop out of the same hole. C, they are actually delicious. Or D, males have penises on the top of their heads. Bernardo, you answered real quick as if you knew. So I'm going to go with what you said. You said B, which is they eat and poop out the same hole. Reese is going to go with scream when they're stepped on. Who doesn't scream when they're stepped on? Parker is going with the same thing. Will is going to go with B as well. Oh, Will, are y'all closed? I saw on the news that they were closing. I don't know if it's where you work or not, though. Robert is going to go with D. The males have penises on the top of their heads. Regatta's going to go with B. Okay. Tams Cans, that's an answer from the. There's a lag, I guess, because that's the answer from a question that's already answered before. B. Lola's going to say B. Okay. I thought that might have been the case. Was the Biza Butler exhibit going on currently? I stepped on one. It killed me. You stepped on one before, Lola? Oh, hold on. Well, wait a minute. I'm going to ask you about that. Here's the answer. B. I was right because I follow Bernardo. They eat and poop out the same hole. That's something. Okay, Lola, what happened? You actually stepped on one? Tell this story for the group. In Mexico. Okay, I'm waiting with bated breath. Wow. Felt like I stepped on broken glass. Really? Oh, Will. Yeah, she posted on Instagram that she was heartbroken. Okay. The exhibit runs through April, though, so it'll have long. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to go just because I don't want to, I don't want to take that risk, but I was hoping that it would have a lengthy run. So we'll see next year. I have not, I would never know the sensation of stepping on a jellyfish and ain't never gonna find out because that's just how I roll. I'm not gonna be anywhere where there's a jellyfish anywhere. This next one is for you ladies. I had to pour hot water and oh, how long did it take to get the poisoning out? Before I read this question, I'm curious about that. See, this is the type of thing that makes lives interesting. Cause I ain't never known nobody that have stepped on a damn jellyfish. A day. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, what is something women can still do after they have died? A, lactate. B, give birth. C, orgasm. D, get their period. Oh my God, Lola. Man. Robert is going with get their period. Bernardo is going with lactate. What is something that women can still do after they have died? I'm going to say lactate. I, mm, I'm going to say lactate. Regatta is going with D, get their period. Lola's going with birth. Will is going with get their period. Parker's going with lactate. Mm, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this question to the side. I need to know how this is happening after they die. Anybody else? Can I move on? I feel like I should wait for Tam's cams because okay, Will is switching to give birth because you looked it up in the thing. Okay, come on, y'all. Come on, hurry. Will, I'm torn. I'm trying to figure out if I want to watch another old school horror film or if this time I want to watch a like a classic, like The Women, like a drama, like an old, like Betty Davis type thing. I need a good one though. Okay, let me get this answer. Give birth. Give birth. For those of y'all that chose B, y'all did it. I felt like I just, oh, oh, whoa. I thought I was hearing an echo. I've seen all about Eve. I want to see something else. Yeah, Bernardo, that's a good choice. No, I don't know. Zombie Baby don't sound good at all. Um, oh, Lola. Lola, this is for you. In Italy, well, it's for everybody, but Lola probably knows this one. Maybe. In Italy, the Disney movie Mona or Moana was renamed Oceana or Oceania, so it wouldn't be confused with A, the Italian word for anal, B, a famous Italian porn star, C, a popular type of pasta, D, the Italian word for okay. In Italy, the Disney movie Mona or Moana, I don't know how you say it, was renamed Oceana. So it wouldn't be confused with A, the Italian word for anal, B, a famous Italian porn star, C, a popular type of pasta, or D, the Italian word for. Robert's going with the Italian word for sea fever. Oh, that sounds like a porn. No, it don't. But yeah. Bernardo is going to go with D, the Italian word for. And so is Reese. Lola, did you give an answer? You didn't. Parker is going with Italian porn star, a famous Italian porn star, excuse me. What was your answer, Lola? Did I see you? You didn't say anything. I read a question. In Italy, the Disney movie Moana or Mona was renamed Oceana so it wouldn't be confused with A, the Italian word for anal, B, a famous Italian porn star, C, a popular type of pasta, D, the Italian word for. And I'm looking and I don't see it. Okay, I think she's going to give the answer now. If you did submit it, I don't see it. Will is going to go with famous Italian porn star. I'm going to say, I don't know why, but I'm going to say the Italian word for anal. I'm going to go A. Moana. Moana. It can't be Moana. Moana don't even sound right. Is you Italian? Wait a minute, did I say that like that? I didn't say that like that, did I? Lola, I did not see your answer. What's your choice? Please don't have me read this question again. I see you. I see you in the chat, but I can't see your answer to this question. Moana. Moana. Okay. Now Mona sound like a porn name, a porn movie name. Mona. I swear, I did not see. I swear her answer has not come up. Okay, I'm gonna just read the answer because it's taking too long. The answer is B, a famous Italian porn star. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, not Rob. Will, in a short word, what is sea fever about? I just want to see something classic. Oh, this might be interesting. Maybe. A sea creature. It was good. Oh, okay. I'm a Disney fan, so I knew that. I'm not a Disney fan at all, and I'm not Italian, so I was just truly flying by the seat of my pants. Okay, O.J. Simpson, remember him? Almost got the lead role in this movie, but the director passed because he thought he was, quote, too pleasant. A, Rambo, B, Friday the 13th, C, Terminator, or D, The Fast and the Furious? Director passed because he thought he was too pleasant. Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go with Rambo. Um, so Tam's cans. What are you answering the question to? I just want to make sure you are in sync with the chat now and giving an answer for the current question. Are you answering for the O.J. Simpson question? I just want to, be sure. Robert is going to go with Friday the 13th. I want to go with A, Rambo. Parker is going to go with A, Rambo. Bernardo is going to go with Friday the 13th. Will, you're chatting with Regetta. Okay, so Tam Cans, you are all set and current. Great. Refreshing was right. Okay. O.J. Simpson almost got the lead role in this movie, but the director passed because he thought it was too pleasant. A, Rambo. B, Friday the 13th. C, Terminator. D, Fast and Furious. I need some dip. Okay. Will is going with Fast and the Furious. Brigetta D, I guess I can't see him with anything else. Okay, the answer is C, Terminator. 2 places for Terminator. Okay, maybe. It could have been any one of them, I guess. But I didn't know he was up for that role. Interesting. Okay, any vegans out there? Thinking about going vegan, maybe? Because that's how the question begins, actually. Let me see what anyone else got to say. Thinking about going vegan? Here's one good reason to stick to eating meat. Oh. Do y'all want to hear this? Are you sure you really want to hear it? Excuse me. Okay. A, vegans die younger. B, some vegetables carry just as many health risks. C, vegans fart more. D, vegans poop less. Okay, here's one good reason to stick to eating meat. If you're thinking about going vegan, A, vegans die younger. B, some vegetables carry just as many health risks. C, vegans fart more. D, vegans poop less. The Veganator. That would have been ridiculous. You should try those hint of lime. Oh, I know. I won't do no sriracha though. But the chips by themselves are very flavorful and good, and they would get me into trouble. I did try those. I like them with medium salsa, but they're very addictive, and I do like this after a while. All that lime. Okay, Bernardo is going with vegans fart more. Robert's going to go with they die younger. Rogetta's going with C, fart. Rob is going to go the same way. Parker's going with some vegetables carry as many health risks, carry just as many health risks. And I can always depend on you for your fart visual. Thank you, Will. Brandon has rejoined, and he's going to go with vegetables carry just as many health risks. Hold on. Wrong pipage. I don't do spicy. I try not to anyway. I do it on occasion depending on what I have, but as a general rule, I try to stay away from it because I don't want backdraft. But I am going to go with C because I do think that a lot of the things that vegans eat might make them fart more. Let's see what the answer is. All the C people are right. Yeah, vegans would fart more. That's what I thought. Spicy, I can, like some jalapenos on some nachos with a bunch of other stuff. I can handle that. But I know at some point I'm going to pay for it if I have a lot of them. Jardiniere peppers, which some people wouldn't really think as being too spicy. I don't like spices that hit me in the back of the throat too much. And I'm not talking like, burn your tongue off spicy. But even if it hits me in the back of the throat after a minute, like I don't even like that feeling. But the feeling I most hate is when it hits below. Because it's usually happening like in the morning and I got to try and get to work, but I got to put this fire out, literally. So. And speaking of farting, just a follow-up. Okay, Bernardo's going for a walk the dog. Okay. What kind of dog you got? I love me some doggies. Regetta said, my spicy, so much. Okay. Um, how could you do a beef jerky video sometime? You know what was so funny about Robert? Um, I was at the store recently and saw a lot of beef jerky and pondered whether I would want to do, what would that be like? Like, what would that be? Would that make a good video? Um, I'm not a beef jerky person, but there's so many different kinds out there that I thought it might be interesting to do that, to have a maybe a week of foods that I don't typically eat. So I don't know. You might just be getting your requests fulfilled one day. We'll see. I got stuff. Oh, Brandon, you okay? You must be watching. I got stung by one snorkeling in Florida the size of a trash can. Um, a beagle. A beagle. Oh my goodness, I love beagles. Oh, I want to see a picture. I love little beagles. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. Neck to waist, I was covered in tentacles. Oh my God. Ugh. Maybe it is a sign, Robert. Okay. Keeping on the farting tip, here's something women will likely never admit about farting, but that is proven by science. Ladies, if there are any ladies in the stream still, are you ready? Okay. Women, A, fart twice as much as men. B, have farts that smell worse than men's thanks to higher concentrations of sulfur. C, have stronger abdomens, allowing them to hold in farts for hours. D, have a higher shart to fart ratio. That means um, they are more likely to, a poop is more likely to uh, occur in their fart than men. Um, I I don't see a woman having a problem admitting that they can hold a fart long for a long amount of time. And I've known women that I know women that won't do number two in any kind of public place. They will wait until they get home. Um, Social son, there is no all of the above. But this question begins, here's something women will likely never admit about farting. I just don't see them having a problem admitting that they can hold in a fart for hours. But I can see them having a problem admitting A, B, or D. A being fart twice as much as men. B, have farts that smell worse than men thanks to higher concentrations of sulfur. Or D, have a higher shart to fart ratio. Probably B. Okay, Brandon is going with stronger abdomens, holding a fart in longer. Rugetta is going with farts that smell worse than men. Parker's going to go with stronger abdomens. Mm. Will is going to go. Why do I keep wanting to call you Rob? Will is going to go with higher shart to fart ratio. E, social son, there is no E. And Robert is going to go with stronger abdomens, holding farts in for hours. And the answer is B, for those of us that chose B. have farts that smell worse than men's thanks to higher concentrations of sulfur. So, ladies, okay, the gig is up. We know it. We know what's going on. All right, here we go. This should wake y'all up. The foreplay act that involves placing male genitals into a bowl of warm water and then having someone blow bubbles in the water is called a ball koozie, B, day at the spa, C, a ball bath, or D, nut soaker. The foreplay act that involves, I've never heard of this at all, placing male genitals into a bowl of warm water and then having someone blow bubbles in the water is called a ball koozie, B, day at the spa, C, a ball bath, D, nut soaker. Hello there, Born Earth, and you are choosing ball bath. Social Sun is going with ball koozie. You're not the only one that haven't heard of it. I haven't heard of it either. Sounds like it might be kind of interesting, though. Parker's going to go with ball koozie. Robert Twinley is going to go with ball koozie. Regetta's going with a ball bath. I'm going to say a ball koozie, too. I'm down to try it. Okay. And the answer is A, ball koozie, because it's jacuzzi, you know. I hope that's the only thing, because when I think of bubbling water, I think of something else. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm just gonna go with it. Okay. Giving someone a Poughkeepsie inhaler is grounds for being dumped on the spot. I bet you want to know what that is, don't you? This means you A, blew into a vagina while giving oral, B, vaped while doing it doggy style, C, got too stoned and couldn't get erect, D, farted while receiving oral sex. You know, I'm just gonna say D because the rest of these, well, I wouldn't know about the first one, but I'll tell you, D sounds like that would be the one that would get somebody dumped. Regetta says D, I hope. Yep. Parker says D. Social Sun is going with A. Robert is going with A. It can kill you. What can kill you? Will is going to go with D. Born Earth is saying, I don't know. And then you're going to go with A. Blew into vagina while giving oral. These other two, vaped while doing it doggy style, though. And it's called a Poughkeepsie inhaler, which means if somebody farted, you're going to inhale that if you're giving oral. And that's awful. That's just awful. It's got to be D. Okay. We're going to get the answer right now. Yeah, it's D. Yeah. None of the other ones seemed that awful, but but a Social Sun, you said what can kill you? Or were you just being cheeky? Okay, I think this might be our last one, depending on how y'all act. Okay. This is about the ladies. According to a 2009 survey, 75% of women admitted to doing this in the shower. A, masturbating. D, I keep wanting to say B, and it's coming out D. Why is that? B, drinking alcohol. C, talking on the phone. D, peeing. I'm going to say D, peeing. I don't think many women masturbate in the shower. If you're in the shower, you are taking the shower, and I think a woman might pee in the shower quicker than they would masturbate in the shower. Kevin's back. Tams is going to go with masturbating. Born Earth is going with peeing. So is Social Sun, or SoCal Sun. I keep saying Social Sun. SoCal Sun. Kevin's going with peeing. Will's going with peeing. Parker's going with peeing. More of a laying down thing. Yes, that's my perception as well. I'm a dude, but I pee 100% of the time. That's one of the bestest. Okay. I'm taking it that most have answered, so here we go. The answer is D, peeing in the shower. Jen said peeing as well. That is the answer. Y'all want one more? Let's do this real quick. I think we all know the answer to this one. Peeing in the shower can actually A, be therapeutic. B, help cure foot fungus. C, disinfect bathroom towels better than cleaning products. D, unclog pipes. Now, I'm going to say B only because I think Madonna was being interviewed by someone. I think it was David Letterman, and she told him that that it can cure foot fungus. So I'm going to go with B. That's how I'm getting my answer. All right, Robert, take care. Thanks for popping through. Parker's going with help cure foot fungus. So it's Tam, so it's Will. The first answer was be therapeutic. SoCal Sun's going with be therapeutic. Ammonia NP works wonders. But are you going with disinfect bathroom towels better than cleaning products? Is that why you're saying this? Kevin's going with A. Okay. Be therapeutic, help cure foot fungus, disinfect bathroom towels better than cleaning products, or D, unclog pipes. Oh, where's LL Cool J? Maybe you can. Never mind. Okay, the answer is B. Madonna was right, and so are the rest of us who chose B. Help cure foot fungus. So if your feet are a little tart, a little ripe, no. First, you need to clean your damn feet and get in between them toes and all that. But maybe a little whiz in the shower uh, would be helpful. Who knows? Okay, are we done with the game? Does anyone want do you guys want more, or have you had enough? Helps with that jelly sting too. Now, I didn't say nothing about that, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. Well, I've had fun. I don't know about you guys, but I have had fun. Well, Born Earth, maybe you should try it one day. If you typically don't have stinky feet, though, you should probably allow your feet to get a little stink to them, and then look a little, let them develop a little fungi, and then go in the shower one day and try whizzing on your feet and see what happens, and then report back to us in a future live. Listen, I am trying to help the people in the best way that I can. This was listen, wish I didn't know these answers are true because I've looked some of them up. And I mean, Madonna wouldn't steer anybody wrong, said the fan. So what are y'all gonna do tonight? What's gonna happen tonight when y'all leave out of here? As some of you all are doing right now. What are you gonna do tonight? Y'all should be making videos. SoCal Sun, wonderful. That's wonderful. And that is actually spelled Cuzi, I believe, or ZZI. Just FYI. Watching The Crown. Oh, I heard something about that. Is there a new season starting or something? I've never seen it, but I'm going to figure out what movie to watch. That should be fun. There is nothing, just curled up in the bed. Now, I do, I would be nice to have to be curled up with some dude, but, since I can't have that, I'll have to pretend like he there. Curled up, though, in the bed, watching a good old movie. So nice. The Royals are shady. I'm not going to say anything about the Royals. We have our own issues here. So here's hoping they blast Trump completely and directly out of the White House come January. When is it? 20th? I don't even know. I got to do some research. I feel like I want to see like a good old classic with some good drama, like some good acting. Old school though. It's got to be like Joan Collins, Joan Crawford, Betty Davis type. Or if I want to see like a good old horror film that I ain't seen ever before. Oh, you know what I thought I wanted to watch? Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I've never seen that. I might just do both. All right, you guys, it's up to me to end the live, so I'm going to end it because we've been on an hour and 55 minutes. That's a long time, I think. So if you are new to the channel and you're still in the chat, or you just joined the chat or whatever, thank you so much for subscribing or just, coming to check things out, seeing how I am or whatever. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And, yeah. I ate in the beginning, so if you want to see me eating a slice of pepperoni pizza, that's in the beginning of the video. I'm enjoying some chips in the beginning before anyone ever came into the chat. So I was doing some chips and dips. So if you want to hear that, it's right in the beginning. Uh, I do have a video out, the chicken wing video from yesterday. So if y'all haven't seen it, give it a view, comment, and like. I feel like I don't get enough likes and comments. In particular, I feel like I don't get enough comments from people. I don't know why. Maybe with that video, I was probably eating a lot more than talking about anything in particular. That's probably why there's not a lot of comments. I was tearing them wings up. Yeah, so maybe that's why. Okay. You should try to watch Is. Thanks, Parker. I always like that game. It's fun. What was the game I was playing before that I bought? In something. What is it called? Incoherent. I might have to dig that one out one day too. Okay, Tams Cans, I don't know what's going on with you, child, if you from a foreign country or if you drunk. Yeah, I don't really know what you're saying. Um, some of your comments, but thank you for coming. Born Earth, that's right. It just happens. It's that way sometimes. You come in when you come in, and you get what you get when you do. Thank you, Tams. I had a good time too. Good times. Okay. I've always liked, just recently started commenting. Can you do the other game, Humanities something? Humanities? I don't think I've ever played another game. Like, I don't think no, I think these Incoherent and this, I believe, are the only two games I've ever played. See you, Will. Thank you for popping through, my friend. I don't have Cards Against Humanity. I don't have that. I don't think I do. Well, I can only play that. I can only play the games I have because I'm not going to spend extra money on, when I don't, not on unemployment, like, months ago. That's when I bought all these games. I have played Cards Against Humanity, and it was fun. It just seems though like it's better to play with people and you are all present. It doesn't seem like it's a game to me. I mean, my assessment of it, having played it once, it doesn't seem like the type of game that would translate well in this setting. You know what I mean? Would I be wrong in that? Yeah, it feels like it would play better when there's a group of people and everyone is together. Now, if you all were watching me and a few other people play, that might be different or boring. But this at least is a type of thing where I can get you all involved, engaged, and you walk away learning a little something, I think. Peace out, you guys. Thanks, Born Earth. Take care, you guys, and thanks for joining me. I'm going to try to get myself situated and find a movie for myself to keep me occupied. You guys be well and stay safe as well, and all that good stuff. Okay, and hopefully you all will leave out. Leave out now. Oh, y'all never leave. I'm going to just head out. Take care. Thanks for popping through, keeping me company. Bye.